Yes. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Street View channel. Uh, a big thank you for the continued support that you are giving us. We will never take it for granted. Uh, in today's video tells us a heartbreaking story, a story of pain, generosity, betrayal, and fraud. It is about the tragic death of Kenya blogger Albert Ojwang and how criminals took advantage of his grieving family, stealing donations meant to support them. As Kenyans came together to help his father through mobile money donations, a cold and calculated scam whipped away most of the funds. So, what really happened? Who is responsible? And what can we learn from this? Let us break it down. Now, who was Albert Ojwang? Albert Ojwang was a rising voice in Kenya's online space, a blogger who used to his platform to speak out on social issues, share stories, and engage with youth. He was just starting to build something meaningful when his life was cut short under unclear circumstances. News of his death broke the heart of many, especially those who had followed his work online on X, formerly Twitter. The circumstances surrounding his death remain under investigation. In a poor, we have DCI, Kenya Police, and whatever else. But what followed next showed just how much he was loved and how deeply his family was hurting. As, as soon as the news of Haripadis death reached the public, there was a wave of compassion. Kenyans from all walks of life, friends, fans, and even people who had never met him, came forward to offer support. One of the most loudest voices in this campaign was comedian Eric Omondi, the president of African Comedy, that is what he calls himself, who took to social media and urged Kenyans to donate. He shared the phone number of Albert's father, Meshack Opiyo, asking everyone to contribute via M-Pesa. And it worked. Donations came pouring in. The two M-Pesa lines linked to Opiyo received funds from hundreds, possibly thousands of well-wishers. For a moment, it felt like Kenya had come together for something truly good. Yaani, Wakenya walikuja wakajifanya kitu moja, wakatuma pesa mingi. Ikabidi Father Ojwang afungue laini ingine tena, wakati hiyo laini yake ya kwanza ilijaa, wakatumia laini ya mama Albert pia ikajaa. So it means there was a lot of funds that was contributed in an accident. Now, the unthinkable happens. But then, the unthinkable happened. According to Kenneth Ouma, the family spokesperson, things took a dark turn when Meshack Opiyo lost his national ID at City Mortuary in Nairobi. And when he went to see the lifeless body of Albert Ojwang, he lost his ID. He had never been there handling arrangements for his son's body when the ID mysteriously disappeared. That one instant would change everything. Shortly after, Opiyo was suddenly locked out of his M-Pesa accounts, confused and alarmed. The family tried to recover access only to discover the fraudsters had used the Rose ID to perform a SIM swap. Now, this is where the Mulot SIM swap scammers comes in. They had walked into a mobile provider's office, claimed to be the Meshack Opiyo, and received a new SIM card. Once they had that SIM, they gained full access to M-Pesa and transferred out most of the donations just like that. The family was left with nothing. How this scam works. Let us take a moment to understand how this kind of scam works. SIM swap fraud has become one of the fastest growing forms of mobile theft in Kenya. All it detects is your national ID and smoothly taken to convince a mobile service provider to issue a new SIM card. Once that is done, they don't need your phone. They don't need your PIN. They are you in eyes of Safaricom. In this case, the criminals use Meshack ID to steal not only SIM card but hopes of the family in morning. Imagine grieving the loss of your son only to be robbed of support that was meant to help you recover. That is the situation Meshack Opiyo now himself in. In recent interview on Obina show, family spokesperson Kenneth Ouma explained how emotionally damaged this experience has been. The family feels helpless, betrayed not just by criminals but also the system that failed to protect them. Their pain has been doubled and their wounds reopened, and sadly, this could happen to any of us again. Now, this case has sparked outrage across Kenya. Many are asking the same questions. How could someone just walk in with a lost ID and steal a SIM card? Why aren't mobile providers doing more to verify identity before processing swaps? Why aren't systems in place to freeze accounts when a death is reported? More importantly, how many more families would suffer before these scams are taken serious? Eric Omondi has called for justice. Others online are demanding for stronger data protection laws, biometric verification, and urgent reforms at mobile service centers. This story is not only should not be forgotten. By the way, Albert Ojwang Albert Ojwang lost his life too soon. His family was then robbed of the very help Kenyans gave out of love. It is a sad reflection of how dangerous digital fraud has become in Kenya. Let us honor his memory not just mourning but by demanding action. What are your thoughts? Drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you want more. If you want more in-depth stories like this one, turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Stay safe, stay informed, and take care of digital identity. Thank you.